Hello there, people of the internet. It is me, Paper, the GM here, back for session 17 of FOA. We're almost at session 20, and that's honestly pretty amazing. But I did not think we'd get this far. I thought we would end after like session 5, with the main track record of every other campaign we've ever tried to do.
Pretty much.
This lasted until session. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm in a loop.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just side effects from being tossed into another dimension.
Last time, we ended off with the group getting thrown into a different dimension, different realm. Who knows? But they wandered around and they found Theodore, one of the lost researchers who got taken away. And, well, they also... Tiberius is with them. Hello, I'm Tiberius. This was his voice, I think. And then there's Theodore. Theodore's just going to be me talking normally. Well, a slightly higher voice tone, slightly off, who knows? And, well, we ended off with the reveal that there are elves, an entire city of elves and other magical creatures, like halflings, gnomes, dwarfs. There's even a couple dragonborn there.
I forgot about dragonborn.
Anyway, so we cut back into Theodore. So Tiberius, who are these folk as you brought with you? Any gestures to you for?
This has been a journey and a half.
We are tired individuals who...
The only one I recognize is Lord Kagaku.
Yeah, we're a party of people. We got sent out here because we heard the forest was moving. We got strapped by that witch thing, and we got thrown in here, treating this place like a trash can. And I think we're stuck here. Lady Willow, Lady Witch. Exactly.
Well, you all seem very injured and exhausted, especially you, Tiberius. Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah.
Totally.
That
you
would
sound
happen.
rather
unarmed.
Oh, well, I feel like we should do something, but there's just so much happening right now. It's like we're in a different world, universe, plane.
Oh,
realm?
I should probably explain my discoveries of here.
Please do.
Well, the long and short of it is, do any of you know what the elemental planes are? You know, the planes of fire, earth, water, and air.
Do I?
Heard of it.
You should.
Research of it.
You've probably heard of it, like, because you've all been reading like your magical books and all that.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Especially I've read a bit about the plane of air.
Yes, well,
I'm a bit familiar.
But from what I have been able to piece together from the bizarre rune work on that portal, I can't understand any of it. It's like it's so fucking bizarre. It's really bizarre. So, but from what I've gathered, we seem to be inside a separate plane, like the elemental planes, but I have just taken to calling it the magical plane because this seems to be where all the magical races and creatures disappeared to 300 odd years ago.
That is.
So you're saying we logged into some place to investigate a moving forest, and we ended up solving the entirety of the fading?
No.
Kind of? Well,
no.
Not exactly. We know where they went.
From what I've been able to understand with this portal, is that something is going on in this realm to destabilize it and cause the portal, like, for portals to form where these, like, anchor points, I guess you'd call them, are.
So that hag called him.
So we know we know that everything came through here, but we don't know why exactly.
Yes, and from what Theodore's been able to gather, that portal right there seems to be like an anchor point.
Yes, yes. So, do you know of any others, or is this the only one that you found or know of so far?
I think, but I haven't been able to discover much about this plane. Only from the books I've been able to discover in the library in Lithonia. Oh yeah, well, obviously since I've met some elves and all that. Lithonia, the ruins that we were researching, is here. Like, there's an entirely different Lithonia, which seems to be made up by all the races that got transported here at this anchor point.
The real question is, why would they go through this anchor point?
I have no clue why all the anchor points were formed and the magical realm was created.
Well, obviously, it must have somehow trapped them in here against their will. I mean, with us, we had to physically enter into it, but back then there must have been something luring them in, or sucking them in, or something. They wouldn't just walk into a portal.
No, they all got, from what I've been able to gather, they all just appeared. Like they were dragged through somehow.
So the anchor points weren't made until afterward, or were they? So it had nothing to do with the portals. The portals are just how you get back and forth now.
Yes, the portals are the anchor point. Like, the portals are where the anchors are. Like,
I see. Excuse all my questions, but I'm trying to record this. In fact, let's see. Book and quill. I've got to write about this. Well, no, you've already written it all down, but we've.
yes, I have it all note taken. My research.
Well then, I think.
Didn't.
Huh?
I have a question. Has anyone else had something strange happen to them? Like, not just this portal, but I mean, like, in general, with, I'm assuming related to their magics?
What are you going on about, Lord Kagaki?
Well,
Heard, heard a voice of sorts? Had dreams you can't remember?
I have dreams I
then
can't
how do you
remember
know you
all
had
the
the dreams in
time.
the first place if you can't remember them?
Something fishy's going on here.
I mean,
That's
Does
I
anyone know of a...
think I can use my magic just fine. I'm just
I'm
gonna
not saying
run around a little.
your magic's broken.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Hmm.
And hop on the wind just like I always could.
In fact, it seems easier to do it now in this realm. Like, you can just, it seems easier because all this
Although
magic abundant in the air.
it does feel much smoother. I feel like I don't think I could do this before, but he tries to go for a handstand, like walk on his hands on the air.
Really, you just gotta roll like an acrobatics check to see if you can like just do it.
Donk. Oh, accidentally rolled it twice.
15. So,
Got the same
as you
rolls.
like try and handstand in the air, your hands are able to like stay on your gusts of wind, and you can like you're currently walking through the air on your hands.
You know what? My magic is different here. I could never do this before.
You know what? That's actually a good point. If we're here where all the magical creatures are, that would mean whatever magic that's not...
Yes.
What am I rambling on about?
So then, not only the magical creatures, but also the magic itself has been funneled through this plane.
Yes, that's why
Lands back on the ground.
magic is weakening it in our realm.
It's been sucked dry.
Yeah. It's like that weird
Well,
little staff
then.
of yours. I've seen what that thing does.
We were able to get through The thing is, if we can figure out how to get back, we can actually.
Also,
Wonder what all the
Kagaku, you see, like
Yeah.
Theodore's been like kind of like thinking on like the weird dreams and like your magic changing and like hearing voices talking to you about things. He's like, that is a very interesting phenomenon. It seems very familiar to me. What was it? What was it? Because
Also, I had a, Gamma, my friend Frog. When I got here, I felt like before I felt like I could find him at no matter what. And now I feel like he's just not here. I guess because he's not here, but I feel like it's like a string, and someone snapped it in the middle, almost.
I'd probably guess because we're in a entire different dimension.
very weird.
That string's cut off when the portal closed.
Lord Kagaku, do you feel any like connection to the anchor point or something?
Connection?
Like, do
Didn't
you
I try something? Something happened. Go ahead.
Are you gonna walk up to like the anchor point?
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna just kind of poke it.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check.
Let me try this.
Poke it.
Okay, as Kagaku, as you poke it, suddenly it looks like a quarter of the entire thing, a quarter of the runes on the ground started to light up.
That's
And
interesting.
you feel something like getting dragged out of your body.
Whoa!
Your
this
magic is
feels
being pulled
weird.
away from your body into the ruins.
Oh, this feels weird. No, thank you.
And it's like it's just pulling out your magic, and you're like getting all woozy, but then it stops.
Oh, that was horrible.
What
happened?
did you just do, Lord Kagaku?
I think it ate my magic or something. I feel awful now. It's like you know, like when you overuse stuff. Like you go out for a run, you overdo it. Instead of running the 5 meters, you run the 30, and then you feel like dying. That's what I feel like right now.
That's the jump in meters, but yes.
30 meters.
You get my point.
As you looked at it, like as it was draining, it looked like the space was kind of like distorting, almost like where like a portal was trying to form at the anchor point.
Oh, this is weird.
From what we've seen at the throne room, and I guess.
Lord Kagaku, has anything weird happened to you recently? Like an aura forming around you, a voice in your head?
Whenever
I don't know about
we had a fight,
but yes, he has.
And Aga, I don't know. I don't think you would know this. Actually, I think you would. Aga got corrupted by some thing. It became its heart. It became this weird tentacle monster. And afterwards, I heard a voice. He tried to talk to me. He said something. He was saying something about join him. I heard a voice start yelling at me about how I disappointed him. Before, it felt like I could pull off magic much easier. Like normally, I have to clap my hands to get start up, and I can touch something and I can shape it. But I didn't have to do it that time. It just kind of happened on a whim.
Oh, that's okay. That seems It seems like you're one of those chosen. The last one of you, the last one of your kind, that was discovered was around 50 years ago.
As you quit doing a ritual. Important.
It's okay.
Well, we coined this as the blessed phenomena, where seemingly people at random would suddenly explode with a magical aura, and they would like always mention hearing like a voice in their head saying something. They couldn't really quite recall. And if the portal has only reacted to you, it seems somehow that the blessed phenomena is in some way, shape, or form related to these anchor points and why this whole magical plane even exists in the first place.
Someone else try and touch the portal and feed it. I'm gonna have a sit down real quick.
Sure, I guess. I
Sure,
touched the
Let's
bottle.
see.
Nothing happens.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I assume that
Interesting.
since none of them has had this explosion of aura, magical energy, or heard the voices, it would do absolutely nothing if Raiju or I just touched the rocks anyway. But I
Yes.
assume it won't.
Mm.
Well,
Like my mother always told me,
Raiju,
I'm not special.
when you touched that portal, was it just me, or did it seem almost like it was trying to start up again?
I
Oh,
was
it's
more
sorted.
focused.
Well, my
Yeah.
perspective, it looked like it was sparking, but it wasn't really starting.
Yeah, it kind of looked like, you know how in Doctor Strange, like when someone is trying to do the portal, but like it fails and just kind of just fizzles out into sparks.
Yeah,
Basically
it
that.
seemed it didn't quite have enough energy, maybe. So if maybe someone were to find another one of these chosen, or however many it takes, that would be able to reactivate the portal, maybe even for good.
How many bags have we discovered first of all?
Well,
Well,
I can't really help you there because I don't know where any of the other anchor points could be besides, well, maybe in other the different parts. Because from what I've been able to gather, there's currently something going on the Envari Isles, but I don't know much.
the Invari Isles.
I don't know much about the geography of this plane. I've been focused on trying to research to like get the anchor running again, you know. Don't want to be trapped here my entire life.
Well,
That's a fair point.
lots of things. Hmm. Well, what do you all think we should? I think the theory on somehow finding more chosen and, well, possibly more anchor points to experiment with is probably
Yes,
might
that
work.
seems more.
Anchor points and chosen, but from what you've told me, chosen are extremely rare, and who knows if any of them are even anywhere.
Lord Kagaku
relatively
might
nearby.
be the only one alive right now.
Things are getting weird again.
Is there anything else that you've tried that's even sparked it at all?
Nothing I've tried.
Have you asked the natives?
They're not. Most of the people in the city, like a good majority of them, can still remember being on the main in our
Yeah,
realm of
right,
origin.
right, because I
They're all
live much
elves.
longer, don't
They're all elves and dwarves. The only ones who don't really know anything are like the halflings and the gnomes.
Yes, I see.
For ages.
It's been 300 years, but most of the elves and dwarves can live to 700 years for the elves and to 500 for the dwarves.
Yeah, they live.
So those who were older, long dead, or quite long dead, and those who were young are still alive. But
Yes.
perhaps we should check out this city ourselves.
I should. Well, first you all need to rest because you're all very wounded. But tomorrow, also it's quite late. But tomorrow morning I will lead you all to Livonia, and me and Tiberius can go to the library to, get more knowledge on the current geopolitical landscape, because now we have a clue on how to open up the anchors, and Lord Kagaku might just be the key to opening up these anchors again.
A lot of weird things have happened.
You know, maybe instead of trying to
Also,
find
Kagaku, as he
more
says the key, you get like a feeling in your brain, like that means something.
as a headache.
Keys.
No, not headache.
Key.
Like he's trying to remember something.
I think the magic drain actually did a number on me. I don't think.
Yeah, you have a level in exhaustion from the magic drain, so
You
What
disadvantage
is
on
one
everything.
level of exhaustion?
one level
I'm
of
not-
exhaustion. That means you have disadvantage on all saving throws and attacks right now.
Oh,
Maybe we should take a nap.
You should
yeah,
probably
that
take now.
sounds like a
Yes.
great
He's like,
idea.
First looks down and remembers, oh, yeah, I did just almost die. I am kind of covered in blood.
yes.
I
Follow me
woke
back.
up-
Follow me back to my little base of operations. We can all rest there.
It's good thing sleeping for 8
level one
hours will cure me of all these nearly fatal wounds.
I don't. I. Ooh.
Do any of you guys know medicine?
I mean, Ashlyn can heal you. She can use some water magic to like
Sure.
close your wounds.
Water.
Water.
I don't know why, but the wounds I had are no longer really there. It's
Yeah.
a bit of scarring, but
All your wounds are closed, but there's like slight scarring here and there.
Huh, well,
This
aren't you
is-
lucky? I am still in
last
excruciating
I
pain.
remember. Last I remembered, I was a porcupine for those horrible tree things. That was also when I was seeing weird things.
I might have been high during that time.
Yeah, I think you were. I vaguely remember you naming the tree monsters and putting a flower on them or something.
Oh
It
yes,
was
that
definitely high.
it was like you were riding them in. Though you were riding them like mounts coming to kill me.
That's a good thing, I guess. It was completely
very-
high.
Well,
It was a very, very weird experience.
as you all kind of just
Hi. on the way.
wind down and
Passed
go to sleep, taking a long
out
rest.
for 12 hours straight.
Yes,
Right.
you all basically just get like you're all just knocked out. That fight took so much out of you.
They might have
Oh,
to drag
then
me the last bit of the way.
In fact, Raiju wakes up pretty early, like only within 6 hours. He is up at like the crack of dawn. He is up at like 6 a.m.
You better not get me up.
However,
Better not get
Kagaku and Oris and Ashlyn are all just deep sleep.
If he wakes me up,
Too many.
And Raiju, you've just been
heavy.
kind of like just awake. You probably just been like messing around with like ice magic, seeing how different your magic is.
But how many hours am I awake compared to them?
I'd say about
Several.
4 or 5.
It's like 4 or 5 hours to do stuff.
Yeah, you could have wandered off to the city. Although we're not gonna do that. So you probably just like wandering around and like just practicing like what's different with your magic. Like you can use snow now. Not
I'll probably
just
practice for
yeah,
a
not
couple
just
hours.
not just like ice only. You can now use like snow and
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I'm gonna try practice something. I forget she still has the ability to turn into water.
she does. She is kind of just like water.
I guess I'm gonna attempt to turn my body to snow for a short period of time.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Turn it what into snow?
My body to snow. 14.
Okay,
that's
you turn your
not bad.
arm into like snow, and you can kind of like stretch it out,
Got it. I
and
have
like
a full extra foot on my arm now.
And as if you grab anything with like your stretched out snow arm.
I guess I erase my branch.
Yeah, the branch seems to like kind of like freeze, like ice covering it.
This could be
Do
useful.
you want to become a snowman?
Anyway,
No,
that took you a good couple hours to like get down. So everyone else is now like awake. It's it's about noon.
Yeah, what?
Noon.
What now? Does
Early
time work the
afternoon.
same here? What?
Yes, time does indeed work the same. In fact, the calendar is the same as well, because, you know, all the main settlers were kind of
They
already
do
on a
come from the
calendar.
same world.
I had a weird
Yes.
dream
Well, then.
that our entire existence was based on a whim of a child. It was a very weird
Hey,
one.
you nut Kakaku, we just woke up.
Yeah, so did I. Some murder, some
Good.
blindness. I don't know anymore.
Well,
Or it's
are
just
you all...
blowing air into his face to wake up. Okay, fine.
Well, are you
So,
all,
do we plan?
ready to head out to Livonia?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think that's a good idea. I'd like
Okay.
to meet elves. Ooh, that'll be fun.
Well, you
Looking,
can
you know,
probably meet a couple
dwarves, halflings,
Dragonborn if you're
gnomes.
lucky.
Ooh, and
Try
have
it.
you noticed anything other than just the magical races? I assume there have been wildlife also
Yes,
magical.
I've seen there's some goblins, and I have seen, though I hate them, those giant magical spiders.
Oh my!
Spiders.
Oh,
I've
God.
heard of those things, but I always thought those were just stories. I thought that they were just stories
No,
used to scare children.
they're quite real. I was able, like, I saw a nest somewhere.
Well,
What
they
the?
are quite.
Oh,
That is quite frightening,
did
but
you
they're
burn it down?
so fascinating.
Oops. No, man,
I'm really hoping you burnt it down.
no, I did not.
You expect one man to burn down a nest of giant spiders and not die?
Especially a commoner.
That's a fair enough.
Yes,
That's a fair enough.
There's
assumption.
from
more
what
ways you
I've
could have done it.
from the phone, yeah, there seems to have been there's like no adventurers around or like anything really.
How
It's just a bunch of depressed elves.
They've all been summoned to the Envari Isles.
Hmm?
There seems to be a conflict going on in the Isles.
Well,
That's
there's a
smart.
location we best visit. But enough of that planning ahead. I'm awake and I am excited. Off to Livonia we go.
I am.
So as
No,
he does lead you like you gotta walk for an hour. It's a distance, so it's a distant away. You're walking through to the forest for an hour on like a small trail, and you're just walking by all these just massive oak trees, and you hear like just birds like chirping and all that, and do you see some odd little birds that seem to just like just like suddenly go super speed and like flying away.
Oh.
Then when they
Oh.
see you.
Ooh,
Dear,
have you been keeping notes of the wildlife? If not, then I'd like to.
I call those things Haste Birds. They seem to have the
Birds.
same magical effect as like that haste spell that's sadly barely anyone's able
Haste
to
spell.
cast anymore.
Oh, yes, if I've heard of a haste spell.
Kill any bunnies while we're here.
Oh, I better take out my notebook. Yes.
Haste.
Just in case I see anything new.
Birds.
Starts drawing.
Basically, they're
one of the
birds who
haste
can just
critters.
cast the haste spell on themselves and to just go extremely fast.
Starts drawing one of the birds. Let's see, haste.
Yeah, because Because birds can already fly 60 feet, and haste spell doubles movement, meaning it basically doubles it doubles or triples. Can't remember all your actions and abilities and whatnot. So these birds are fast as fuck. They can travel about 120 feet in like 3 seconds.
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're
That
fast
is
as fuck.
fast.
Well, it's a good thing they're just birds. It'd be a pain if they were something more dangerous and they could go that fast.
You
No.
travel more.
Although, do be careful, because, well, if you ever go to the northern part, to the colder climates on this realm, do be careful of Arctic wolves.
I have a bad
Uh,
feeling about wolves. I'm not sure why. Like, we can't trust them.
Big wolves. I'll just try to.
Roll a history
would
check
like
to
to
see if you
start
can
it.
remember it.
They sound awfully frightening by the way you describe them, but I
Well,
would
yes,
like to learn about
they
them,
are
but-
very, very frightening. They're
Um.
giant wolves who breathe out a beam of frost and snow that can kill a man in one breath.
Ooh, fascinating.
It was like I just get to form my ray of frost into my hand. Is it something like this?
Something like that, but much bigger and much deadlier.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes, one blast can turn a man into a block of ice.
interesting.
I try and roll history to see if I ever come across them in my spell books.
You probably have. Anyway, like, as you're all like talking about like just magical creatures and like how dangerous they are, also be very careful in the mountain ranges. That's where the dragons are.
Oh.
Oh,
Drag-
dragons.
Oh.
Be very careful.
Dragons, dragons, and more dragons.
Dragons scare me a little bit for some reason.
Dragons and dragons.
Anyway,
They are
as he's
pretty
like
dangerous creatures.
you're just talking about magical creatures and all that now. You're starting to walk up into the gates of Laphonia.
Well, before we get there, ask him if he's ever seen a dragon.
Have I seen a dragon?
Is he even from a distance? But what's the? Have you caught a glimpse of one?
Yes, there's one.
Where? Where exactly did you see it? Dragons. Why of all the mythical creatures I've read about, the one that seems to be consistent in every single bestiary or book of legend is the dragon.
The dragon
Because they're dangerous.
was seemingly traveling past the Andvari Isles and into somewhere off into the distance. But most people, they seem to be ignoring everything and just flying away somewhere.
Well, that's a good thing. I've heard that they could ravage entire cities if they felt like it.
I saw it going.
Wind.
That's good.
I was in it passed over Laphonia only 2 weeks ago.
Ooh. Interesting.
I'll give this try to figure out what's it doing here or what's going on.
Are you mad?
That's being
Why?
What?
Why would we ever approach a dragon?
That sounds like
I
a
don't
bad
think he knows
idea.
much about
Wait, what?
dragons.
Why would you approach a dragon?
They are the-
Just make a thought to maybe try and figure out what's going on.
They are some of the most dangerous creatures in existence. Beings of pure
Okay.
magic.
I've heard that some are good and some are evil, but how the hell are you supposed to know that? Why, if you walk up to it and you happen to be walking on the wrong day, or you happen to be walking on the wrong dragon, you could be killed like that.
You can generally
don't
tell
correct
by
it.
the color of their scales.
Yeah.
Dragons with a metallic sheen are normally good or
Good.
neutral. They won't just outright murder you, but well, they don't really want you around.
Exactly.
but
Even
you
if
don't-
It is a good dragon.
The chromatic ones, the ones that are colored, you do not want to be around them.
Did you catch a glimpse of the? I mean, I know that you were seeing it from underneath, but did you manage to see what color it was?
No, it's way too high in the sky.
Yeah, I figured. So approaching a dragon like that, I mean, Raiju, really can't be
I
that
never
dumb.
said approach the dragon. You saying the dragon could just be trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, you know what?
Whoever said just approach the dragon.
You were mildly cutting out, and it sounded like you said something else.
Well,
I
as
wasn't paying- I
as you're all
zoned out.
talking about dragons, you're walking up into the gate, and it's a giant. It's a pretty big gate. It seems to be made of like pure like silver and not like metallic silver kind of color. It's probably not silver because silver is not that durable and wouldn't make much sense as a gate.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
I wonder what it is. No,
But,
don't do that.
It
Sounds
does
like
seem
bad
to
idea.
glow, like have a faint glow surrounding the metal.
I want to touch it.
Don't touch it.
And well,
That
as
sounds
Sounds like a bad idea.
glowing
I
silver.
touch
don't touch. You touch it?
I stop him. No,
I
I
touch
stop him before he can touch it. No.
Nothing
I grab
I
it.
see a
happens.
shine in my eye as I see this big glow.
Also, you can't touch it because it's like fucking 20 feet in the air. It's a gate pulled up.
Okay.
I see. Boris
We're safe
gets
for now.
out, flies up, and touches it. No.
Boy, what the fuck are you doing?
No.
Bring me with you.
You see a small
Why you-
dwarven figure looking up at you. What the fuck are you doing up to the gate?
Oh, I'm just
Why
I
taking a
you
want to
look
touch
at
touch
it.
it.
I'm not touching
Get
it. I will-
down! Now!
Oh, okay, I'm getting down.
Don't touch the gate. There's quite a few defensive magics on that. Leave it alone.
Well, I've never seen it before. I just wanted to get a closer look at it. I've never seen anything like it.
Ah,
Shiny.
so
I
you're-
still want to touch it.
I
I
run back.
swear I'll have to put you in a cage.
I run back to the rest of
Yeah.
it. Oh wait,
Yes.
I just talked to a dwarf. I just spoke to a dwarf.
Yeah, as you see, just like you see a small dwarf in like silver armor, like all around. You see his like a long, like dark brown beard flowing out from the from the helmet.
Don't touch the beard. Don't touch the beard.
And
Okay.
on
I
your
don't.
right and left, you see two elves and like two what seem to be high elves in pure like golden armor.
Wow.
Oh, they're wealthy.
This place. This
Well,
is
forget
just some
going back
kind
to the
of
re-
cool trip.
Get going back with the rest of them. I'm talking to who? Who am I going to?
So
I'm
I-
going to the
one of
dwarf.
the elves looks at you.
Here's
and is like,
fun.
"What's your business here?
What?
What is our business here?
You
well,
seem to
we're-
be
we're
wanting
out.
to walk up and touch everything. What is your business here?"
Um,
Alright.
He's looking at you,
We-
Oris. He's like,
Shut it.
"You're an exceptionally tall halfling, aren't you?"
well, I don't know if you. Well, thing is, I'm a human.
Ah, that's funny. That's
Oh, I
funny.
know, I know. If someone had told me just a few days ago I'd be seeing an elf, I would have said the same thing. But no, I really am human.
He looks at
I
you
am
with like
just-
disgust on his face.
You don't gotta look so disgusted.
let's see. Is there
Humans
any
aren't
way?
like that.
Is there any
Yeah.
distinguishing feature? Look
No.
at my unhairy feet.
Basically, that's not halflings. That's hobbits. Hobbits are literally
Yeah.
just small humans. Yeah, but no. Basically, you just said if someone told me I'd be seeing an elf in a few days, I'd laugh my ass off. That sounds pretty racist coming out of nowhere.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they
He's
they
just-
laughed when I said I was a human, so it goes both ways.
No, he's kind of just looking at you now.
Okay. Let me explain.
Slight
Oh, I don't know how to
disgust.
explain it.
Carry on,
let's see.
halfling. I do not wish to speak with you.
Whatever you
Uh,
say. Yeah, I mean, I
just
can
gonna
make you believe
quickly
me.
walk up. Question: do you have Do you have something against halflings?
You don't fuck
Or
shit
do you
about the
just
cot. No.
No,
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 I
no,
have
Raja doesn't
something
mean-
against this man and his apparent dislike of elves.
No, I have no
No.
dislike of elves. It's
Oh,
just that where
Carry
I come-
on now, commoners.
If you say so.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
no,
as I walk
don't
away,
say
like out of
anything.
his earshot, if I wasn't completely mystified by the fact that I just talked to an elf, I would have beat that guy's ass.
you
A dwarf looks at you. Oi!
What?
Who's back?
That's a god you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well, no,
Hey, that's
I
a
wasn't
guy.
supposed to say that to where someone could hear it.
I thought that was a woman.
That's a god. He said god, not guy. We don't. I don't know.
Am I
Yes.
not?
Let's go to the city. He just kind of just sighs and just.
Was
Shoot.
alright,
First time I ever got
friend.
to know. Right?
Might want to keep moving. I think we don't exactly
I'm
understand.
sorry.
We
First time
haven't
been
made
here.
a
First
best.
time I ever met an elf. I
Okay,
apologize for anything
Theodore's gonna be
rude
like,
or thing I
okay,
might have said.
Theodore's gonna be like, okay, I should. Do you want me to take you all to the library? You know,
Yes.
Yes,
I don't think
Anyway.
we've made many friends
Sure.
here.
as you finally walk through the gate, because it was a pretty big gate. It was like 20 feet tall, and it's like about like 30 feet in. Like it's a hefty wall as well around the city.
I would wonder what they want to keep out, but I've just realized there's plenty of things you want to keep
Yeah,
out of this
there's
place.
all kinds of giant spiders, all kinds of magical
Yeah.
wolves. You know, there
I
is
figured
also the
that-
roaming tribes of goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears,
Goblins.
owl bears,
Or
I could feel like
Regular
goblins were
bears.
rising.
regular bears.
kobolds.
Yeah, you know,
Bear
just
bears.
all your magical creatures that wander around and like, genuinely rob people and like try and destroy things.
Oh wait, there are
Humans.
orcs here too.
Yeah, there's orcs.
Yep.
Although they're
Why
they're
do I
mainly
s-
in the northern parts of this realm.
See, every time I say the word orcs, I suddenly get like angry for the briefest of moment. It's very peculiar. It's almost as if it's not my anger.
Do you have something against orcs?
Anyway, as
I've
you
never met an orc.
walk
I've heard
through
of
the
them.
gate, you see just like a hustle and bustle of a pretty active city. You see stalls selling fruits and vegetables. You see a stall selling salted meats. So see some selling smoked meats. Some
Smoked
selling
meat.
like clothes and like cups and everything.
Might need new clothes. I think it's
I'm gonna
I'm
look
like,
around
do
and
our
see if
money
there's.
have any
Oh,
value here?
You gotta find
That's a good
out.
question. Does our money even work here?
You see,
Pretty much.
a couple. If you just vaguely look, it seems to be like a majority. Like you see, elves are pretty common, and then right under them is like halflings and dwarves. Those are also pretty common. But then you see some rare exotic people. You see dragonborns. You see some colorful dragonborns all around. You see a red dragonborn, a
Whoa.
gold one, green, a bronze.
This is something
Ooh.
else. This is
In
like
fact, you even saw a
dream
half
come
orc.
true. This is like a dream come true
Ooh.
or a nightmare come true. Either or, I'm enjoying this.
so. Shall we test our currency? I suppose. We're
Apologies
foreigners.
for the
Ask what currency they use.
Currency. I mean, they call it it's gold, but not really. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. Like the currency is the same. It's still the same.
Gold chips.
Gold.
Okay.
Silver chips. Platinum chips.
It's not coins. It's more like little like. It's not really coins. It's more like little plates.
Plates.
Solid
This the ones you
plates.
eat off.
No, like little cards.
Ooh, interesting.
I
Cool
feel like
cards.
I've seen someone.
Oh my god. Dark. That's a callback.
Don't touch my gold cards.
That's a callback.
I
Okay.
even have
He's making a reference to Bobo's character in the Star Wars D&D.
Oh, I thought he was making a reference to different. It's Booba card.
Yeah, Boba card.
Booba card?
Yeah, no, but it's basically it's pretty much like really thin. Like they're about the size of like a credit card. Each thing, they're basically like dollars and whatnot, and like
So we
Jesus
could
weird.
still maybe use our currency.
yeah,
There's
like,
still
The
gold.
account is
who knows?
the same thing. Just
Only one way to find out.
Well,
I'm gonna.
Theodore pipes up. Well, aren't I taking you to the library first?
Oh, yes.
yeah, we
definitely.
should really go to the library.
Although, if
Fine,
you
fine.
really want to go shop, we could go to the apothecary and get some real, actual magic potions.
Ooh,
Really?
it's like the ones.
Or we could
we
go
had at the
to
store. I don't think you would.
or we could go to Raknir's artifacts. Well, not really. Enchantments, more like it. He has a bunch of magical items for sale. He enchants.
I think I might be a bit too giddy if you let me free in a shop like that. We might just want to go to the library for. Oh well,
Yeah,
the library.
go to the
Yeah,
I,
library
library
first.
I might stay there all
I
night.
wonder what I could.
Also,
what I could do with this.
he said Thraknir. Thraknir's
Well, I
Thraknir's
guess the
enchants.
shop, or shall we read?
Oh, we
to the
should
library.
you should go to the library first to read up on the current landscape.
Yes, of course.
Man,
Keeping. I can sense what Ryder's thinking, and I just quickly keep an eye on him.
okay.
Just look at him.
As he's
my
kind of
back,
like Theodore's kind of leading you, like Tiberius right next to him, like walking. You come upon like it's a pretty big building. Seems to be like 3 stories tall, with a circular like green tiled roof with pillars all around. It kind of like, you know how like the White House looks like the dome and like the
Yeah.
pillars in the front. It looks real. That's what the library looks like. The library is basically the White, like looks kind of similar to the White House in design.
Library is the White House. Got it. President lives in the library.
No,
Wow, that's a big library. I
this is
wonder-
just
you know,
a
while I'm
city.
thinking-
This isn't like the kingdom, like the capital. This is just a city. Theodore's like,
Well,
well, this city may seem impressive, and it certainly is impressive on the coastlands. The Andvari Isles holds the capital of where we are currently in.
This is even the capital. Wow.
No, this is just
Places look so-
well, it's the biggest city on the outskirts of the Andvari Kingdom.
I could
Well,
see.
not really much of a kingdom per se, more just a territory.
I see. And do you know? Well, I know that there's quite a thick forest outside Feronia. Do you know anything of the land farther away from here, outside Andvari?
We are currently in the Great Forest, and it seems like the Great Forest is well, where all the more tropical climates are, like the plain, where like all your elves and like, you know, your more humanoid creatures live, and then to the south, then there is the desert lands, and then there is the northern. Then there's the northern lands. Well,
That's the
The-
extent of what you.
the Frostlands, really, is what they're officially called.
Oh, okay.
Land.
Well, You know what? I don't know why I'm asking all this. I'm sure they've got a book on it in the library.
They do indeed have a book. I read it myself.
Library. Let's
Alright,
go into sprint.
We'll go to the library.
As y'all
Into the
walk in,
library.
you see like a little halfling man, standing behind like a little receptionist desk. Well, hello there. You're here to read some books. Would you be interested in a library card? You know, check out
How
books.
much is the library card free, or do you have to pay for it?
You have to pay for it. It is 2 silver chips.
Chip.
Shit.
There's 2
Uh,
silver, 2 silver plates. I'm just gonna call them plates.
It's just
Alright.
Plats.
Is it like a monthly payment, or just once? You just pay once.
Just pay once. 2 silver plats.
Then I would like to have a library card then.
So you give them 2
Um,
silver like coins.
Yes, I guess.
You set the 2 silver down. Oh, coins, eh? These are quite rare.
Are
Does
they?
that mean they're worth more?
No, they're worth the same. It's just these are quite old, really. We all switched to plats. I call them plats.
Well,
To plats about 2 centuries ago.
then platinum would be called plats.
No, platinum plats. So yeah, plats, really.
Alright.
Well, it doesn't seem I have any silver coins on me. I'm only carrying coin. Could you change it gold plat, as you call them, or use coin?
Yeah, I can give you some your change. But
Alright.
you have some. You're just carrying coins around. These are worth, well, a good amount of plats.
The gold ones are?
Well, yeah.
Well, you can just have that one for giving me access to this library, but keep that in mind.
Okay, he hands you 10 plats back, 10 silver plats. So
Okay,
put like 10 silver.
I guess you can have the 2 for the.
Oh no, you already paid. He just gave you 10.
Oh, okay. Coins.
I'm trying to figure out the conversions here. I can't figure.
Basically,
it out, like,
12
the
silver
copper.
plats to one gold coin.
So 12 silver. How much copper to silver?
Copper to silver, it's basically, instead of a 10, it's 12 per unit for
So 12
coins.
copper.
You might want to not flaunt our wealth so much.
It's
Yes.
basically a slight. There's like a slight interest. Like basically, a gold coin is now 12. Basically, the equivalent is 1 gold coin is 12 silver plats, and 1 platinum coin is 12 gold plats.
Alright.
I don't think I'll ever use platinum, but I would also buy a library card.
Okay, so you'll get library cards. So basically, if you just y'all hand them gold, and y'all get 10 silver plats.
That's Electrum.
I had 2 silver.
We don't talk about Electrum. Wait a second. I wonder if they have Electrum plats here.
No, we don't. What is this?
I love this reality.
What are you going on about? This
He's high.
On
Ignore
Mad.
him. He's been eating red mushrooms
It's
recently.
yeah. I think the mushrooms that have fall created this.
Yeah,
No
doesn't
one's
matter,
fine.
doesn't matter. I'm off to be reading now. Goodbye.
Okay, so how long are you guys gonna be here? How long do you think you guys stay in the library for? Because you got here, it's
When does it close?
it's early afternoon and it closes at almost like around night, like almost like 8 or so. So
I'm
when it closes.
gonna go
That's when I leave.
pretty much similar time for me. I'm gonna be looking for a book about the truth. Something about the truth.
I guess I'm gonna be the other ones to leave.
Hmm.
The problem is just try to get basic
I'm gonna
information of the world.
I'm gonna start with like world map information on the different regions.
So
And, you
this,
know,
so basically, while that happens, I guess Dragon, you just discover some shops here and there. Like you find Arden's apothecary. You find, hold up, I'm gonna open my doc. I have more written down.
Hey, what's this thing do?
There's one.
You find Arden's apothecary. You find you see something called the Iron Hammer. Probably see it was probably like a forge or something. You find a little place called Thorfinn's Tavern. You find Thraknir's enchants.
Uh,
Wonder if I can make this.
And you find some small restaurants.
I just note all these places down in my notebook. My journal. Not sure which one. I'd probably just go to the Enchanting place, see what they have.
Welcome. My name's Thorfinn. Well, Thraknir. Thorfinn's the other is the tavern guy. Welcome,
Oh,
Thraknir.
Fred's my father.
Oh, Thraknir.
As he's seeing, oddly enough, a half-orc standing behind the counter. He is a tall man, well, half-orc, with green tinted skin and tusks, small tusks coming out of his his bottom lip. So, what can I do you for?
This is the first time I've actually ever seen an orc.
tell me you don't say that out loud.
No, it wouldn't be a bad thing to say.
Like that interesting.
Yeah, honestly, you're more impressive than I thought.
He doesn't
imagine.
okay. He has describe it. He's wearing pretty decent clothes actually, some pretty high quality shirts and whatnot. Looks to be pretty high quality silks. And he has some muscle on him. He's not super beefy, but he's kind of lean muscle, I guess.
So, not physically built, but decently have decent amounts of muscle.
I guess you can tell he obviously spends a lot of time enchanting and all that.
I'm just curious. What are you actually capable with your enchantment?
What'd you say? Sorry? Couldn't
Or
really
are you
understand.
capable with your enchantment?
Capable, I am quite capable. I can do elemental resistance amulets, elemental resistant rings, spell storing, amulet rings, jewelry, whole 9 yards. I have rings that can stop you from bleeding out. I have well, probably way out of your range of expenses. I even have an amulet that lets you cast the fireball spell.
How much value for a fireball spell?
Amulet of fireball. Hold up, I gotta actually look that up because I don't know it off the top of my head.
Oh.
Yeah, necklace of fireballs. Yeah, it costs about. Hold up. Yeah, I can't find the cost. I'd say ballpark about $5, about 2,000, 3,000 gold pieces. Well, gold plats.
It's locked. Oh, yep, you're right. That's way out of my league.
Hold up, I'm looking at it recent. Yeah, 5,000 gold pieces. Yeah. About 5,000 gold plats for this baby.
Oh,
As he sets down a necklace that has about 9 beads on it, and well, you see, each of these little beads is a fireball.
All right, that's a lot of money. Money which I do not have. So
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
gonna.
very, very expensive. It's been sitting in my shop for years now.
All right. Gotcha. You don't have anything that could help me enhance my magic.
In what way?
Like it's either in proficiency or durability. Maybe.
Hmm. He goes back and like pulls out a ring. Well, this little ring, well, it will enhance your more area of effect spells, make them harder to get out of. Basically, it's a ring that will put a +2 to your DC save. So if you have a DC 15 saving throw on a spell, it's now a DC 17 for them to have to make.
All right. How much would that be?
Oh, about 1,000 gold plats.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Not from
you're
the
looking
old days.
around, and the cheapest thing you see is 500 gold plats.
Hope I can't afford anything in here.
Yes, magic items are very expensive.
Yeah,
Well,
seems so.
mainly because all the adventurers are, not exactly around anymore. All on the main isle, on the main island. You know, that
All right.
damn necromancy cult.
Okay. The second book this week. It's a couple heard of, but it was I have all day anyways.
Well, yeah, you've just been wandering around. Right now, you've been wandering around for about 3-4 hours, so it's getting real close to closing time. So you just head to like the tavern or something, like Thorfinn's Tavern.
Great. Before I leave, I'm gonna ask if I can get a lesson on enchanting.
Well, I don't exactly do lessons, so maybe if you did something for me, I'd help you. I'd give you lessons. But right
Sure.
now, I'm not giving out lessons.
Well, I don't have much to do. Practically free to go no God, go God's no one. Well, if you give me a task, I try and complete it. It may take me a while.
Well, you could help out my friend in well, find his name. Sorry. My friend Belrom. He's in the Iron Hammer, and well, me and him have been talking recently, and there seems to be something wrong with his mind. This, where he gets all of his ores from for all this smithing. His friend, who he, gets all the materials from their mine, but something's been going on, and someone would check it out for him. He said he'd give discounts for pretty much the rest of the time.
Oh, well done. So, did the person get attacked?
We do not know. It's just
So he hasn't returned yet.
no. He knows nothing. It's just suddenly gone silent.
Oh,
It's quite worrying, really.
yeah, it kind of is. It's technically my second mine issue. The last time I went to a mine to check something out, I was attacked by tree monsters.
That sounds very unbelievable.
It does. But I have the wounds to prove it. All scratches. just to get to look around, try to find at least one scratch that I gained from the tree. Tree ants, I think they're called.
They're tree ants and tree blights.
Tree blights, like right here.
Yeah, you put like just like a spherical scar where you like got pierced through on the side.
Yep.
Well,
I didn't die that time.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. I guess I'll head to the blacksmith, see what's going on, and see if I could help in any way.
Well, as you walk into the Iron Hammer, you see a dwarf with like a bright red beard, pretty big beard too, very big beard. You know, covers like down to like almost like his chest. Oh yeah, who are you?
Name's Raju.
Well, Raizu, what's you here for? A blade, a dagger, a mace. I have it all.
I've heard from somebody that you have issues with your mind.
Thraknir.
Draknir.
Oh, Thraknir sent you over, eh?
Yep.
Right, probably wanted to get a favor from him. Help out someone, you know, get him to do something for you. Well, you're lucky I need help with this, because my main supplier of all my ores has gone silent for the past week. And, well, if you'd go check it out and figure what's going on, well, I'll give you a discount for the rest of your... Well, for the next few purchases.
That's a good deal in my eyes.
About a 25% discount on your next 5 purchases.
Everybody needs something. I'll just have all billing.
And well, you probably need to know where to go, so he hands you like a small, like a little map that has like a pathway marked out to the mine.
Yeah.
Go there, and then, well, come back with whatever you find.
Wait, good question.
What?
Do I know where the do I know where the spider mine is? That what's his name mentioned earlier?
Theodore? No, you have no clue.
Right. Is the mine he's talking about in the or general location
Seems
to
to...
where he came out the port?
No, it's like on the opposite, kind of like it's kind of going to a little bit to like the west where the portal is. See, because there's like some hills in the forest. There's like some hills, like it's like tiny little, mainly just some big hills. Not really any mountains per se, but probably suitable areas for mining, like some big hills.
I'll go get my group. Go try head there. See if I can figure anything out.
You probably should head out
All the
tomorrow
might be
because
giant.
it's pretty late.
Yeah, probably go tomorrow. I also have all feeling they might be spiders.
Okay.
Giant spiders.
Who knows? Yeah. So we cut back to the library. Are Ice and Dark still here?
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's also fascinating.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm going to be reading a bunch of books here. And also taking some books with me, just to read in my spare time. I'm studying First Off the World.
So
a history book.
all of you
and a bunch of
roll
books about
roll me just
magic.
straight intelligence checks, you two, see like what you've absorbed so far.
Wow.
Kagaku, you've been trying to find like books about truth, but you just get books about this truth or whatever, the truth or whatever that's been in your head, but couldn't find anything. You
keep-
got distracted by some of the fairy tale books about like dwarven myths.
Hey, there's so many dwarven myths, and every time I look, I end up finding some moral philosophy book.
In fact,
What, for some reason?
one of the myths you read was about Andvari the Greedy. A
Andvari
dwarf
the
so
Greedy?
greedy that he turned into a dragon.
Wait a minute. Oh wait. I've out of character. I've
Norse
slightly aware of
mythology,
this.
buddy. Norse mythology.
Yeah, I know. I picked it up from God of War. I know a little bit about Norse.
I know nothing of that story.
Basically,
example,
well, the ring of Andvari. Andvari had an enchanted ring that brought out his inner, what he looked like on the inside, and it was a dragon because he was like pure greed.
This library, I think I can't find a secret passage. I pulled every misleading book. Didn't find a secret
However,
passage.
Oris, you've grasped most everything about like the geopolitical landscape. There is the desert lands to the east, and that's where all there's a lot of exotic species over there. There's things like there's Yuan-Tis, there's like snake people. There are these like tabaxis, which is some form of like leopard people, like cheetah people, and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Cat girls, but like more cat, less girl.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of like that abomination cat movie, Cats.
Should have been called Tabaxis. Changed my mind.
They're basically
speak about that
Khajiits.
movie.
They're literally just Khajiits.
So
It's
once I find out about like all the geography and whatnot, I'm also gonna try to pick up books about like
And
magic.
in the Frostlands, there's like there's a bunch of like half orcs, dwarves, all like the more cold blooded. That's where most of the giants are at. There's a couple dragons in the caves, and the giant mountain ranges over there. There's giants. There's frost giants, stone giants, storm giants. They're all over there.
And I guess I'll pick up some magic, like the
However,
improvement of the magic books that we had back home. See what they're
You
like
found
here.
something quite recent. Like you found basically like a really recent book about well, I actually don't have the name off the top of my head. I didn't create it yet. There is basically a giant a cult of necromancers forming in the Andvari Isle. Like, and there's like a siege going on against all the main cities.
Interesting necromancers.
Gorgeous.
Because I've heard a bit about necromancy magic, but gosh, a whole cult of them.
They're all, and the goal is something about the great master.
It was to summon the lich.
I don't want to hear anything about cults.
And well, that's about it. Although, all adventurers were like called there to the Andvari Isles to like try and like put a stop to this. So there's basically still a war going on the Andvari Isle.
I'm not going to stop studying. I'm going to grab books, and I'm going to read books there. I'm going to take more books.
Because at this point, I probably would be heading back to the library.
Yep.
Go check on.
So they're all like walking out of the library with it closing. You walk up, and would you just what are you gonna say to them, Raiju?
Up. What have you guys been up to?
I could find a book.
Hi. First his red eyes, and he looks like he hasn't slept in a long time. Even it's just his eyes are so tired from all the reading he's been doing.
You should probably go to sleep.
I know so much. I haven't even skimmed the history yet, and well, I took a brief glance at one of the
What the hell? Dark Sunny.
Books on beasts. Oh my.
Okay.
While you were being a book nerd, I got us a quest.
A quest. A quest.
A quest.
A quest. A quest.
Yeah. Well, quest. Yeah, we can do a quest. That'll be
The sun is currently
interesting.
setting.
What kind of quest?
I think you need some sleep, buddy. You're.
Yes, we're doing that tomorrow. I have the map of where we meant to go.
I mean,
What's
are
the
you guys
quest?
just gonna stay in an inn?
Probably.
I mean, you
We'll
kind of just
stay
like
in.
Theodore. Yeah, Theodore and Tiberius kind of left and like it's like okay, we're going to head back to where the anchor is.
Yeah.
You know, come back if you find anything.
Uh,
Fine with arrows.
okay, I ask you a quick question before you go.
Sure. What is it?
You know where the giant spider cave is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just take out a map. Can you tell me the general location of it?
What's this giant spider cave you speak of?
What?
I've never mentioned a cave.
He said nest.
It's a nest. They're not in a cave. They're in just an area of the forest. You'll know
Right.
when you're near there because there's all kinds of webs.
I will like avoid them at all costs, so can you just circle the general area that they would
You
be?
show it. You give him a map. He hands you the map. The mine is nowhere near it. It's like
Oh, thank God.
Dragon has heart set on not running into those things.
Because I
I
hate
actually really do like
spiders.
spiders. Ooh, is that where the spiders are? Oh, surely good. I'll get some info on
I
them.
go there and I'll sacrifice you to them. Got that.
So
Yeah.
silly.
Don't worry
I
about him.
simply
He's
want to
out of
study
his
them a
mind
bit
right
and
now.
then just torch their webs and watch them all burn.
Let's just sit over for
Why
a
do
What
y'all
am I
hate
saying?
spiders so much?
Have you seen their faces?
Not
Have
up
you s-
close. Well, actually, I've studied diagrams of them.
I'm not bothered as them, but I
Or
don't want to
by
murder
dragging
an
into
entire
a spider?
race of them. I had dreams about becoming a spider and them being eaten by Gamma, but those were just weird ones.
You have weird dreams.
Ah,
Let's
yes, I do.
head to the tavern.
Let's head to somewhere to sleep. It's been a long day. I
Well,
found
we head
several
to-
children's books.
the inn.
I learned
And
about a dwarf who turned into a dragon.
Oh,
That was
that's
a
You know
cheat.
the size of a frost giant's armpit.
the dragon, stop with the triangles.
a
Stop.
triangle.
Whatever.
You are a triangle.
Like
As
a
you
triangle.
walk in to the inn,
I'm square.
well, hello there, travelers.
Hello
Hello
there.
there.
How many rooms would you like?
How many rooms?
Oh, wow, your voice is very
I
smooth.
guess.
What?
Would we like to share them or do we each want our own individual room?
Oh, yeah,
I-
it's
How much is a room?
a room that would be 5 silver plats a night.
A night? How long? Depends on how long we're staying. We can always figure that bit out.
How about we could share a room? That's fine.
Yep. So I was
Ah,
in a
How
room.
about a room large enough just for the three of us? You know, just one room for us three. Bed and a couch or something.
That would be 6 plats for the night. 6 silver plats.
There are three of us. We all split by two. We each pay 2 silver.
Alrighty. Was my hold on, I forgot my pouch. Forgot where it was for a minute.
I'll give you 2 silver coins just for the fun of it.
Well, this is interesting.
Is
And as
two-
it's an
yeah.
elf, he looks kind of old for an elf, actually. It's been quite a few centuries since I've seen these coins. You look such ears. You're humans, aren't you?
Yep.
Indeed.
I
Wow.
wouldn't make a
On-
ruckus about it. It seems some people don't take too kindly to that news.
This is a
I think you would
surprise.
be rude. This is a surprise. Someone who actually sort of knows what happened, I assume. An idea.
No, I don't have much of a clue about the whole transportation into this world. It all just kind of happened.
That's fair enough.
Seems
was
you've
trying to
built
pull
quite
it
the
through.
society since then.
We have. It's been 3 centuries.
Oh.
Well, I'll accept your coins. I assume you probably have coins of the all variety of the gold to silver and the copper variety.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quite copper,
Might.
but gold and silver, yes.
So
Hold on.
3 gold coins is for the three silver coins for the knights. So
Cheaper
I handed him
price.
2 silver.
And 1 silver.
Dark handed
I
him
also
2.
hand him 1 silver.
extra, a little extra silver, eh? Well, he hands you a.
Yes, well, that's
Hands
just for
you.
being much nicer than many of the people here.
He hands
Yep.
you, like a room key. Well, it's the room all the way to the left, on the 2nd floor.
Thank you. I know the size of
Maybe-
a frost giant's armpit. I've seen creatures that could
very,
rip my head off. in a
very
second.
interesting. Now, off you go.
Every 2
Alright. Yeah, you've seen a little too many books. Let's
Do you want to know how many square miles Livonia is from the Invari Isles? Wait, no, not square miles. How many miles Livonia is from the Invari Isles? Down to the inches?
I don't know what you're rambling on about.
It
but
is
let's
10
just
miles away.
Oh. Okay, look what he's going on about, but
One more 15 miles, but
see you in the morning.
Yes.
well, we time warp until the next day. It is now morning. What are you doing? You've all
Go to sleep,
Good
boys.
night.
Go to
already
sleep.
eaten
Guess
breakfast
I'll
and everything.
find something to.
Scary.
Well, these eggs taste.
Oh wait, does anyone know where Ashlyn went?
No.
Yeah.
You just left her. She was still asleep and you just left.
I assume she waked up with that.
Actually, I vaguely have the vague memory of handing a cup of water to Door
Oh,
at
no.
some point.
She's with you. Ashlyn's with you. She's just been following, not really doing anything.
There you are.
Hold on.
Yeah, I thought my hair was kind of wet. There you are.
I thought something was missing.
She's been with us this whole time. So we've been with you guys.
That's a good question. What is going on? I
have
can't
no
tell you.
And of course, how detailed can I get with my ice creation paper?
Pretty detailed actually. Like not like full on like sculpture, but really close.
I guess I create I guess I try to get as close as I can to make a bunny.
You can make a bunny.
What just whoa.
What the heck?
What is this?
I don't know.
What just happened?
I think
What happened?
on Discord I think I accidentally clicked to the camera, but I don't have one, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyway,
What happened?
Misclick.
so do you all just like head out to this line because it's pretty far away?
How far is the mine from our current location?
It's about an
Take a left
hour or
here.
so walk, probably.
If we make a triangle here instead of that curve, we could probably save like 2 minutes.
Maybe.
Do we just
well,
want to fast travel to, the mine?
All right, everyone, close
never
your
mind.
eyes. And
Hopefully,
start
we won't
thinking
get
about
killed
that
by
village.
anything.
You just close your eyes, and as you awaken, you're in.
But if you close your eyes,
Where am I? Who am I? What's going on?
Shadow, when you close your eyes.
Dragon.
Yeah.
You've arrived to what seems to be like an embankment in a hill. Like it's a small camp, like a couple little like outposts, I guess. There's like a small little house where there's like a barracks, small house. However, it seems oddly empty. And as you walk in, you smell rot.
Oh God!
empty mines. Did you mention the mines being abandoned?
That
No,
smells awful.
it's just the mind. He suddenly lost contact with his provider for all of his metals.
I don't know, smell rotting fish or something.
It smells like rotting flesh, like a corpse.
Oh, someone's probably died.
We might want to light a
on a minute.
torch.
Light a torch.
No, this is just like walking in the
We're not even in the
camp,
cave
but
yet.
like you can tell it's coming from the mine shaft.
Okay.
I guess we would look around the camp.
If
I would.
you look around the camp, you find roll an investigation check. One of you.
I think I'm good at that.
Investigation 15.
Right,
I've
so you
had a
rolled it.
decent
I'm
roll
great
today.
at it.
So, Raiju, as you're walking around, you notice that the windows on that little small house, which you presume is where the mine's head was at, like foreman, you see what looks to be blood on like a window, like a splatter.
Ah, hey, no. Oh,
That
alright,
probably
hold
was
on,
a
hold on.
happy death.
Yeah, these caves definitely smell horrible.
And you see an
like
arm
fish.
on the floor through the window. Nothing else though.
Raju, what are you
Raju.
staring at? Oh my god.
That's an arm.
Raju, what did you? Oh,
I don't know if it's
golly
still
gosh,
attached to
gee.
nearby, but that's the arm.
You might want to go check. Yep, let's go check.
Yeah, let's go check.
let's.
I'd say
I-
take out my dagger and prepare for whatever happens.
As you walk in, there is pretty empty. It seems it's empty, except for in his kitchen. The dead body of the foreman on the ground.
Oh, that's dead body.
Dead
Can I
how?
try to see if I can figure out what killed him?
That's what I meant by dead how.
Another investigation check for one of y'all.
I got this. Trust me, I'm
I'll
great.
help.
Maybe how can the
I'll help.
person
Well,
get
actually, I
advantage?
have.
Does it?
Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell us you had a +6? We would have let you do it all along.
I
Okay,
said
well, we're helping you.
I
Goodness.
said I was good.
Well,
Go on ahead. Roll twice, because I'm helping good old friend Kagaku.
Kagaku, there seems to be bite marks. Like
That's not good. That looks painful.
pieces of flesh ripped off from a bite.
Well,
Interesting.
people
just
died
look at
by
Bill.
bite.
I mean, Earth. Earth, right? You
Kind of
study
like-
creatures, right?
Look at the tooth marks.
Are you
Well,
able to
it's not
tell
exactly
what
my specialty.
kind?
I specialize more in magic, but I've definitely studied them creatures quite a
You
bit, so I
can't
could
really
try.
like. It's all the body is all like partially just rotted away because he has lost contact for a couple days now. The body is like half decayed.
Yeah, there's too much rot to tell exactly what it was, but definitely bites.
Well, you could see like the
Definitely
bites
not-
itself didn't kill him. He bled out because it's all on like his legs and everything. Like he was running away from it.
Bites. There's a horrible smell coming from the cave.
Well, that is probably a short creature. Or
Or he just got away in time, but got like nipped on the leg.
Now the question
Yeah.
is, what was in the cave? What's in the caves that bites?
So are you gonna walk in the cave like your torch, like a torch lit?
Dragons, wolves, a lot of creatures are in caves that bites. Bears.
So are you guys
People.
gonna head to the cave with like some of your torches lit?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use my usual throw up orb of ice. Just swim
As
their lives.
you're walking down the mine shaft, like just this smell of utter like just rot, decay, and just it just makes you want to vomit, and like it just gets more and more potent the farther you go down. Until eventually you see
I'm not gonna.
the end of the mine where it stopped. You see two mine carts
my
flipped
nose.
over, and you see you see what looks to be like a wall, a man-made wall, like a tomb.
No walls can stop me.
Don't.
And you hear.
Oh no, it's freaking.
I can't handle it with the spell.
Oh god.
As you
I
see a
feel-
zombie.
It's zombies. I knew it.
Oh, I was expecting goblins. I was about to go goblin slayer.
Oh no, not undead.
It's
Wait a
undead.
second.
Ah,
Undead.
Is it-
Necromancy.
Oh,
Necromancy. Necromancy cult.
but I hope this isn't fucked up, because if it is, I'm actually going to be annoyed because okay, good, it's not fucked up. You can't see everything because I was messing with dynamic lighting, so.
hooked myself and it hurt.
You see.
Oh,
I
what is
can't-
this?
Can't see shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw the.
the only one I've
all the
given
infinite
vision to on
void.
their token is ice.
Just forget about
I
ice paper.
saw infinite nothing. What is going on?
Ooh, hello.
It's lagging for some
World.
reason.
Ice.
Oh no. It is that's a skeleton and another skeleton and then a zombie and another zombie.
Oh,
Zombies and skeletons.
the entire map is lagging. Paper.
As like they're like to see the like that looks to be a zombie. It's not a zombie. It's cool. Like it's kind of like running up to you.
Can I
Oh no.
do I
You
have enough
see,
time to set my arrow on fire and shoot it?
no, you see like bits of, well, all kinds of blood splatters all over its mouth and like its chest area. But
I'm gonna
it's like old
plug my
blood, so
nose
like a
real
couple
quick.
days old. But you just smell rot and just utter like.
Oh,
Anyway.
Alrighty.
Time to roll initiative.
I've blocked my nose.
This is disgusting.
Roll initiative.
This
Wait,
is
can I-
utterly
Can I
disgusting.
take a
I
quick
don't
shot
know.
at it?
No.
It's-
You can.
Yeah.
Is anyone else's map like lagging? Oh, I got natural 20. Is
Oh,
anyone else's
shit.
map like lagging really bad?
Hold up. Hold a second.
I'm not really. No. Not at all, actually.
I can move, but it chugs a lot. It's a chug movement. Whenever I like
Hold on a
try to
second.
do something.
It's right. I gotta share because it's all dynamic lighting. I can't just have my map open as, just me. I gotta give myself like a view from someone else's. Ice. I'm going to be looking through your eyes.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm gonna relaunch roll 20. Hold on, I stopped existing.
Okay. Oh god. What the hell? Why is your thing so glitched?
What? I don't know. Mine was like mine just was lagging horribly for some reason.
There is some technical difficulties going on.
Many technical difficulties.
It's still doing.
Oh. Hold on.
right back
If
after
we
this.
were to do
We'll be
message.
right back after this short break. And we're back from technical difficulties as well as all the initiative rolls. So, we're starting with the top of the round. Kagaku, what do you do?
Okay, zombie. I think
There
is
seems to be a
shambling
mixtures
from
of,
me.
like undead and different forms of decay. The ones who shambled up to you when you guys walked in seem to be almost entirely intact, and like you see skeletons, which are just bones and everything, and then you see like zombies, like parts of their flesh missing and all that. If you were to look at the initiative tracker, it's ghouls, skeletons, and zombies. 3 different types.
My computer's
Oh, so fun!
really
All the different
disliking
flavors of
something
undead.
about this
Yeah,
map.
in character,
Almost like
you
there's a
don't know.
dynamic light.
Yeah, it doesn't like dynamic
Character, I
lighting
don't know.
because also my tokens are all fucked up. Hold on.
What was that beep?
No clue what you just heard.
I heard a ding.
And who's asking?
Well, let's just play your turn.
In Kagak.
Okay. Alright, think what to do. You're closest to me, you're close, you're far. There's only there's only like 4 of them right now. You want to see 4. That one's dangerously close, I'm scared of these things, so I'm gonna, what's it called? Oh, cheat work for me, please, thank you. That one. You. Concentrate, hold out, concentrate,
And
aim.
Oh,
And-
explosion beam.
Why is auto? Yeah,
I don't know.
Bluey.
You're targeting the ghoul, right? This one.
This thing.
Okay,
Uh,
so as
Okay,
you
these
just...
pings are also slow.
Okay, that's kind of annoying on your. That's kind of annoying. But as Kagaku like holds his palm out, his hand glowing like a purplish glow from his ring, suddenly a beam of concussive force, like flies out of his ring and then just impacts into like the chest and just knocks it back a little. But it is still standing and looking a little bit wounded.
Alright. Good hit. My hand still hits every time I do that. Ow. Oh. Alright. What else can I do? I don't like these things at all. What else can alright, I'll try it again.
Okay.
4 seconds left on the clock.
Oh!
Aim.
Boom!
Oh, big boom. Big boom boom.
Bang. Oh god.
That's
I think my
16
hand
damage.
feels-
As like as you like point your hand out, the ring glows like a brighter color and it fires off, and this time it hits with like double the force. It's just like explodes the upper body, and you just hear like guts and all like brain matter just flopping onto the ground as you just did
what have I done?
16 damage and killed this thing.
Oh my. Oh my. I thought seeing it in the first place was gory. I'm going to have nightmares from this.
Raiju,
can actually
it is now your turn.
that.
Alright.
Okay. Give me a little time to rewind from that.
So guys, alright, I'm just gonna walk up to get to this choke point
Okay.
and place my hand. Oh god, place my hand on the ground and tap into the first floor of this area.
Okay. You freeze the area in this little 5-foot cube.
Okay.
This is now difficult terrain
Ow.
as it's all icy and frozen.
How big can I make that, or can I just put it 1 square?
It's 5 feet.
one
again.
square.
Because I turn this, I use my turn. I can't do something else.
think
You
that's
can't
your
do
turn.
any
I
other
think you're the
actions
only one with
because
one attack.
you're a rogue. You can't do anything else.
Yes,
However,
I can.
Yeah.
the other ghoul who watched its other ghoulish compatriot get exploded. The other two ghouls are gonna start running up. They're just kind of running up. This one's gonna he's kind of like dash, kind of like gonna just now stuck here. Can't do anything
It's all
else.
good.
Kaiju, you're in a very not great position.
I am not. I was hoping it could have been bigger.
It's now the zombies' turn. You see, coming from your left, there was a zombie you couldn't see.
Not the zombies, I don't like
As
the
it
zombies.
jumps out and just slams into
God.
you.
Oh god.
Why is auto rolling on?
Ew.
I don't know. You were telling me that's a sin.
It is, but why the fuck is it on?
Did he turn it on?
No one
That's
knows.
a cardinal sin.
Anyway, it's a
The
14.
8 deadly sins.
That doesn't hit you. I'm pretty sure AC is a 16.
It's not 7 of them.
Yeah. Also, it seems
It
like
always
it's on
says
me
it's
as well.
750 cents, and I always forget auto roll.
Yeah.
We're all at the choke point now.
Oh god.
Only it was a bit bigger.
Yeah. So it's not Ashlyn.
Kaiju, you
Ashlyn's turn. And Ashlyn is just gonna see all these ghouls and zombies, and she's just gonna walk up like right here, right in front of Kagaku. Well, right here. Little movement. And then she's gonna pull her trident off her back, kind of twirl it in her hand a little, and then point it at the ghoul and just fire off a water spike.
Water spike.
Oh, natural 20. Holy shit, max damage.
What
God.
the heck?
Max damage, 20.
Kind
Wow.
of water
Whoa,
spike
whoa,
is
whoa, whoa!
that?
What is this?
It's also extra damage because it's in the fucking truck. Okay. Also, they're 2d10s now because fucking she's level 5, so I haven't updated it. So
Oh,
all in all, this just obliterates the ghoul.
Jeez.
Absolutely max damage. Like, oh boy.
you just unleash the full force of Niagara Falls on one.
Yeah, as she like
Dang.
swirls her staff and then she points it, then boom, the head's gone off this ghoul. There's just
Okay,
you
that
just
was an
you
interesting
hear just
thing.
like a boom, and then suddenly just the entire head of this ghoul's gone.
I'm not complaining.
How
Alright.
solid?
Well, actually,
Considering these walls over here.
No, she has 2
are,
attacks. So
Oh wait, she's two.
for her second attack, she's gonna lean to the side and point her trident at the zombie and fire.
Pew.
That's an 8. Why is it auto rolling damage? What the fuck?
I think you're gonna have to turn that off for everybody's character sheet.
Did Roll20
Is that
change it or
thing
something?
darker?
Because like it's been.
Oh yeah. It's an auto thing. You have to go into your character sheet, the gear setting.
Yeah, I think Roll20 like made that the main thing now. Anyway,
So, where's my
Oris, it's now your turn.
How sturdy would you say these walls over here are looking?
Actually, pretty sturdy.
So the rest of the wall's broken.
No, the only reason this part of the wall is broken is because they mined in.
I see. Well, I can't quite
Well, the
get.
problem is because they bind in. What if we close the wall?
Let's see. Oh my. Yes, I can see a lot more undead things from in here. Can I get like? Is it possible to get here over the? Since
You'll
there's
be
like
stepped on a
rubble
dead
and
body.
dead bodies.
Yeah, I'll just okay. I'll just get rid of them.
It goes off into the void.
I just do a little hippity hop over some rocks, and let's see what Sora's gonna do. Cool. Say, I tell the zombie, I don't understand me, but hey, can you take a close look at the ceiling up there? Point up.
It just growls at you.
I mean, like, take a really close look at the ceiling.
Whoa. What's
Suddenly,
going on
just-
here?
It's just a like a gust of wind forms underneath his feet and just smashes it into the roof. Yeah, it just smashes it into the roof and it just like splats. I mean, he's 15 feet high, splats into the roof, falls down, is just on the ground prone.
Well, it looks like I haven't quite taken care of you.
Its
case you
entire lower body is gone. It's just got like kind of like moving its arms on the ground. It can now no longer move or anything, and it's permanently prone. So it has disadvantage on attacks.
I guess he'd just be crawling around dragging his body.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's the typical. I don't know where I've seen this before, but it's like the zombie just dragging its top half around everywhere.
It's the crawler, like in like
I know
The Walking
exactly.
Dead. You
Exactly.
see it a couple times.
Well, I guess I'll just crush your head then. Smash your head and
That connects.
finish you off.
Roll. You just smash its head in, and it's dead now.
Jeez, I mean, I was so caught up in all the pleasant things that I found here, but jeez, it can get weird. It's disgusting.
If you're looking straight ahead, you can see what looks to be like just another room.
Another room?
Another room. It's now the
Okay.
skeleton's turn.
Oh,
She might have, like,
I don't know. I can't do skeleton noises. It's going to stab you. You just hear like bone rattling. It's going to attempt to it attempts to stab you, and what the roll? I 100% roll 20
go
and
into
made
the
it.
gear set.
You can do that in
It
the
did.
character sheet, but you'd have to go into every individual character
Yeah, I
sheet.
know.
Oh god.
Well, one of them attempted to stab you, and this other one's gonna kind of like walk over a little bit. This one's gonna be smart. It's going to pull the bow off its back and fire. The 20.
Is it?
That hits.
Is it?
16. Does 6 piercing damage unless you do deflect
It
missile.
does it? No, yeah, that's where I was going. Let's see, where is this?
So as like an arrow comes flying at you, you flash your hand up into the air and catch it and just snap it in half.
Oh, let's see. I have to do 1d10 plus what's my dex modifier? 4, so that's 4. That cancels it out.
Yeah, you just stick your hand up and just crush it.
Whoa.
Well, it looks like they're smart enough to use both. Interesting.
You see another skeleton just kind of like clank in. But this time, an arrow comes flying at Raiju. 13 does not hit.
oh god.
I didn't say they're very good at using
I feel
them.
offended by their rattling for some reason.
Kagaku, it's your turn now.
Do you just have an issue with baby care?
I don't know. The rattling just. I want. Oh. Am I? I'm gonna move up. take a stroll up here. What do I see? Oh, okay. There's a couple more things. You want to fight range? You want to have a ranged duel? And get ready. Roll. Zach.
Okay, explosion. You're firing at the skeleton all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that connects. This is force damage. Max.
Yeah.
What?
Is it max? Oh yeah, it's a 2d6.
Suddenly there's just a bunch of static for some reason. Anyway, as you like, the force damage seems to do a lot more than normal. As suddenly the skeleton
Oh,
just
God.
explodes into bones from that one concussive
Well, that's-
blast.
Well, it seems their bones
That's
don't hold
one
up too much
ranged
under
boy
blunt
down.
force.
Let's deal with.
Job, Gigaku.
Thank you. I'll try out you this time. Aim perfect. Headshot. I'm assuming that hits. For some reason.
The other skeleton. This one's right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does connect, and it just blows the legs off the skeleton, but it's not dead. It's still moving. It's still animated.
The more I do this, the less my hand hurts after I do this stuff. Whew.
Right,
Continue
you.
on.
It's your turn now.
Alright, boom. Should
Ow.
my choke point was indeed.
What'd you say?
See, never mind. I guess. What can I do?
And there's a zombie right next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I just stab it.
Okay. Roll. That connects. Sneak attack if you're within 5 feet of your ally.
Yay, sneak attack.
In
If
5
an ally is within 5 feet of the enemy, but okay.
It's low damage.
Whatever, doesn't matter. We'll have it next time then. So that does 8 plus 7. That does 15 damage as you just stab into it. It is still standing, and it's just kind of.
I can't do anything without something to do with my bonus action.
Nope, turn's done. It's now the ghoul's turn. It's gonna leap at you. It's gonna leap at Oris, actually, because Oris is closest. And it's
Well,
going
you're
to just
interesting.
try and bite into Oris. Why? This one's auto-rolling. Fucking hell. Ugh. Disgusting. It leaps and tries to bite into you, but you kind of just duck
Right to my
down.
shoulder.
Oh, nice.
Only ghoul. Now it's the zombie's turn. Now, the zombie, as retaliation, is going to bite you. Or attempt to slam into you. And, like... It's not work. Kind of just, like, trips on a rock. And then this other zombie's gonna... shamble up.
Whoa, where's that? Oh, there it is.
Shambles up.
Jeez. Boys, you seem to be a bit of a pickle there.
Oh, that's
It actually got just in range. It's gonna attempt to slam into you. It misses. It doesn't slam into you.
Just flops onto the ground.
It's now
an
Ash's
interesting
turn.
attempt.
It just flops on the ground.
Alright.
Ash is going
Whatever you did
to
before, do it again.
gonna shimmy along the wall, and then right here in the room, she is going
Shimmy,
to
shimmy.
stab this zombie with her trident. Like piercing into it and dealing 10 piercing damage. And then she's going to pull her trident back and stab again. Another hit. Once more, ripping out a chunk of this zombie's flesh. Well, actually, this time, hold up. I gotta roll a d8 because Colossus Slayer applies. So, 1 extra damage. This zombie is actually dead. Again. Oh, dead. Okay, I'm just muting Dragon because what the hell? It's so loud. Very loud
We can
talking.
hear that.
Dude, we can always hear everything coming from you.
Don't blame me. Blame the
Yeah,
mic.
you're-
And blame
No.
Lucy's family.
Blame your $10 microphone. Anyway, we will continue in the initiative order. Oris, it's your turn. What will
Let's
you
see
do?
here.
Leave it a cliffhanger.
You go for the skeleton?
Skeleton, yes, right in front of me.
Does not hit.
Oh, how troublesome. Well,
As you
guess
kind
I'll do
of
it again.
okay, that one hits. As you go in to like smack it in the face with the quarterstaff, it kind of barely like wiggles to the side, and then you come in from when he was wiggling and just obliterate the skeleton. Just like the
Would
skull
like
is.
to knock his head off his shoulders like I'm playing baseball.
No, you literally just turn the entire skull into dust. You just did 32 damage.
Oh.
Hold up.
You
You just turn its entire skull into dust.
you need some milk.
Oh, they take double bludgeoning.
Yeah, take double on bludgeoning.
I refuse to end my turn.
You gonna flurry of blows onto the ghoul?
You guessed it, pal.
Okay.
Take this. Ah, shoot.
Okay, roll that.
Punch the ground.
Oh man, I'm feeling
Hater.
so good. I just obliterated a skeleton. This is gonna be so cool.
Your hand is now stuck inside the ghoul. Meaning the ghoul has advantage on attacks against you, and you have disadvantage on attacks against the ghoul right now.
That's not very cool.
Don't worry, I got this.
That's not a very cool thing to do,
Alright.
man.
It's now
I'm starting to see me dark.
the remaining
well,
skeleton's turn. Unless you
I
want
will
to do
take my
one
other
else.
hand. I will take my other hand and try to Okay. First strike. Shoot.
Doesn't connect.
Oh, I'm just stuck inside of him now.
Kinky.
Please stop.
You see me having fun now.
It's not the skeleton's turn. It's the remaining skeleton's gonna like shamble up and then try and stab Ashlyn.
I can't see.
Doesn't stab. Ashlyn kind of like blocks it with her trident. Higaku, it's your turn. What do you do?
I feel like shooting a ball, effectively a magic bomb at such a close range is a bad idea. I got a better idea. Alright, let's go. Thingy, metal. I'm gonna shift the metal gauntlet into eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe, a sword.
Okay, sword.
Yeah, I know. A short sword.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oh god. Things are getting weird. I'm gonna shimmy my way on over here. Somehow. Oh, I can see the map.
You can do that. You can walk right past me.
Oh,
Yep,
don't
I'll
find me.
just get
Alright.
right on.
What are you trying to stab? You miss.
The ghoul.
You
The
miss.
dark stuck too.
Yeah.
Nice try. I never missed twice.
You try. Your second slash connects
Ooh.
and deals
Whoosh.
3 slashing. A whopping 3 slashing damage. He kind of just growls.
Aha!
That's a good thing. If he had
Take
done any
that,
more damage,
scallywag.
he might have cut deeper and cut my hand off.
Hey,
Right.
I wasn't aiming at his chest. I was aiming at his face.
Are you just gonna stab the zombie again or something?
I don't have a bludgeoning weapon.
We're in 5 feet of the ghoul.
Or you can stab the ghoul with sneak attack damage. Up to you, buddy.
I guess. I take a step forward,
Okay.
open my hand as I begin to form custom mace will be the best weapon. Big mace mace.
It's not finesse, so you don't get sneak.
You
but
don't get sneak attack, but
No take attack with the mace. God, I forget. That doesn't matter.
onto the ghoul.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
I attempt to
It doesn't do any extra damage.
get that mace, so I guess it'd be 10 between ice and bludgeoning damage.
No, it's not vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. It's a fully intact corpse.
Oh,
The only ones that
I'm thinking
are vulnerable
skeletons.
is skeletons.
yeah, come on, Dragon. Haven't
You,
ever
you
fought a
could have
fully
just
intact
stabbed it,
corpse?
but hey, buddy.
Mm.
With the finesse weapon and
It's
everything,
dragon.
it's now the ghoul's turn. The ghoul who you just smacked for some reason with the ice stick. It's going to growl at you and then lunge
proud
to
of this
bite.
He's still attached to
Well,
Dark.
it's going to bite at Dark because it's still attached to him, so yeah, 13. Does not connect.
That's not it. Just doing like the thing where you like put your hand on their forehead and like hold them back. No.
Alright. It's like
No.
snapping its
No.
jaw.
No. No.
It's now the
Bad
zombie's
cool.
turn.
No, I don't know
This is
that.
the weirdest
Bad
match.
undead abomination.
It does not
Ding.
can slam into you, Dragon.
You guys suck.
It's Ashlyn's
Yeah,
turn, and
well,
she
I'll-
is just going to stab the skeleton and get it over with. 27. Yeah, skeleton is donezo. It's obliterated.
That's
And
great. Do you think you can help with the ghoul problem?
she is then going to like fire off. She's gonna like walk around and then fire off a water spike at the ghoul. Water
Whatever this
spike.
thing is, it seems to love Dark.
Hits.
Ours.
Dealing 9 piercing damage as it like pierces into like the back of this ghoul, dealing 9 piercing damage. So, Oris, it's your turn now. Your arm is still stuck inside of this ghoul.
Oh, with my other arm. Insert other arm.
You going to punch it?
Swing it to my side. I'll send it into nunchucks.
22, that
I'm
hits.
gonna bonk. Gonna bonk it. Gonna bonk it hard.
7 bludgeoning damage.
As I bonk it, I will. A second, actually.
You just like pow 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 pow. Okay. I gotta roll a constitution check for this ghoul. Does that succeed?
Let's see. My save is 14. Gosh darn it.
It's not stunned. I'm pretty. That's your turn, right? Hello? That's your turn, right?
So you can keep my hand inside you, but
Okay.
yeah, I take the hand inside him and blow out his guts.
Doesn't even matter what you roll, it's dead. It was at 1 HP. The corpse just goes flying.
Well, that's certainly eventful.
Skeletons
still one more.
are
Well,
gone.
should've
Kagaku, it's
done
your
that.
turn. Ghouls are gone. The only thing left is one zombie. Kagaku, what will you do?
I really gotta extend what I'm good at instead of the short sword. I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, you zombie. Take that.
You miss.
Scallywag. Yeah.
Actually,
Why
no,
do
you
you
don't
take
miss.
this?
You hit it. You hit both. So roll both, the natural 20, and it has an 8 AC.
Yeah.
rolled a
Roll
9
20.
as
Why are you doing
well.
this?
So you do 14 damage total? Well, 15. You just decapitate this undead abomination. So,
Roll 20. Stop it.
these are all dead. There is a room directly in front of you.
Come on, show.
You gonna go check out the room in front of you?
Sure.
Investigate the
I-
room.
Can't move. Hold on. I'm just not gonna move from this spot. Paper can move me.
How many rooms are there?
There's 3, but this this
Part-
one probably. Okay,
Thank you, paper.
so as well. Hold on.
No, keep it.
And y'all walk in.
Still. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Nope. You're all in.
Fuck. Turn around.
I
don't
couldn't
feel like
see
fighting a
anything.
Lich King today. Let's get the fuck
It's
out.
not a Lich King. It's not a fucking
Well,
Lich
why am I-
King, because a normal Lich is an 18th level spellcaster.
What the
Oh.
fuck? This is
What's going
this
on,
is
roll 20?
It looks like a lady who just came home, had a really bad day, and took off all her makeup.
It's not a
and
lady.
Just like
Hold up. I have to go check something out. Okay.
Alright, well,
You know what that is?
I don't think I've heard of this.
lives in the crypt of Mormisk.
I regret.
You say live ones like it's a slur.
It
dead.
is.
well, there's a dead one
I
sitting on the
am.
throne.
You dare refer to a lieutenant of Hades as a dead one.
Alright.
Would you prefer? Would you prefer?
What would you like to be
Roger?
called?
I have been here in this crypt for centuries now, waiting for the next time our Lord will come for the world.
If I remember
Wow,
And I am-
that's really
Felt his
that's not
presence
happening.
a couple mortal days ago.
Ooh,
you know what?
that's not
Those
good.
centuries really did a number on your skin.
I have nothing against you. You have nothing against me. I don't think you have anything against me.
Well, everyone roll initiative.
Fuck.
We ended here after this.
I have nothing
I
against
have-
you.
We're ending it here, yeah. Your initiative, we're ending on a cliffhanger. Yeah, Mormisk. That's this person's name. Mormisk. There's 2 green flame skulls next to it.
You have
What do I do?
I guess most people would value their lives.
Initiative tracker.
You don't have to roll
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah.
We're not
said
rolling
roll
initiative yet.
You said roll
Are we
initiative.
gonna- yeah, I did, but I decided against it because we're ending without initiative roll. We'll roll that next time.
Okay.
Yeah, this was session 17 of FOADND, Fading of Arcana, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yippee.
We're ending
How
off
fun.
on a cliffhanger.
As always.
We will see you all next time. And, well, bye-bye, everybody. It's time for the outro card.
This is not have insulted him,
I
probably.
thought of
Well, you made it to the outro card. That's a pretty serious surprise. Most people don't make it this far. And well, if you're here, you're an awesome one, really. And considering leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, and clicking that notification bell. And enjoy more videos. Bye-bye.